if we are not fighting with you, I'm not coming to this level. I did mistake last year. I learned also something.
I had some catching, I think. No way.
Last 3 laps you crashed.
2 laps.
2 laps.
Stupid.
Because I'm watching on the TV. On the 5 axis.
And I was on the outside and he touched with his rear tire, my front tire, so disaster.
I did small burnout. No man now, mate.
After the hat-trick, I make a burnout there.
I don't need to tell you the respect I've got for Johnny. I think he's an unbelievable rider and person. And
I registered my highest heart rate this season. I was at 215 max for a bit.
I see the many comments when you share your post. Everyone talking about your character. Not everyone talking about your titles. And this is the important one, you know, we are getting the many titles. Okay, he did the 6th world champion and also the role. This is the incredible Superbike legends. But everyone talking your character. This is the important one. I'm very happy for him also because he's helping me a lot, and I never forget this. And thank you very much for everything, because if we are not fighting with you, I'm not coming to this level. Yeah. I'm always thinking this, you know. And because if I'm right alone, I'm impossible to improve a lot. And I'm really happy I see all comments about your character.
Very fast. I had some catching, I think. No way. Yeah, it was Sam as well that was catching me. It was like down 0.4, I was thinking. He crashed?
Crash which corner?
Top hairpin. Where?
30.
Yeah, there's more like this. Finish 8. Go back.
I see the sound parts there. No, yesterday I'm working for the race. I'm not focused the lap time. I did mistake last year. I learned also something, you know. I'm just focused the race. Today we see, you know, the very strong pace. Looks like I need to improve some corner. And tomorrow I think we are getting more strong.
With the old rules, I think that today you could win more than 10 seconds.
Looks like. Thank you.
Beginning of the season, my 100% sometimes was enough to beat Toprak or to stay with him and battle until the last lap. But after most, they improve something, and they just start to be faster than us.
I enjoyed it. I was hoping to battle with Sam at the end of the race. We've been joking about it all weekend. But yeah, happy for the podium.
Superpole was good. You were going to be on front row until right to the end, and the road decided to front you off.
To be fair, I'd rather start from 4th than 3rd because I could go around the outside. So I was quite happy, yeah, which I did. But he helped me anyway with his lap. He's been helping me a lot. I've helped him a little bit with my experience that I've got in World Superbike for the tracks. He's helped me with his speed, and we've been enjoying it, honestly. It's like a dream to be racing in World Championship together.
Last 3 laps you crashed.
2 laps.
2 laps.
Stupid. I finished 4th. Alex beat me, but
How many gap, Alex and you?
2 seconds. But behind was 4
2 seconds. Okay. But this corner is the problem.
Yeah, mine was
When
on
you
gas.
release and touch gas and you lose the front. This is
Yeah,
the
long
problem.
time out, yeah.
Also with this tire, also I know that
Sure, yeah.
I'm not to the full leaning, touching the gas.
Sure.
Yeah.
Which bike's that Surra riding? That's Surra. What bike's he riding?
The Hendrix Yamaha.
Going alright, isn't he? I bet he's not been here. Is it? Maybe would he have been here before?
Yes, he raced here.
With the yeah.
Championship and he won the race.
Okay. Oh, it's been good. It's been good, hasn't it? Yeah, nice to come and do that. Honestly, 2.5 or 3 laps to go, 2.5 laps to go.
in turn 13 I basically fell over. It was a real strange one. I was on the gas, lost the front, but I was not really pushing that hard at that point because I couldn't beat Ali. He was a bit stronger, and I think I had 3.5, 3.8 seconds behind. So
when Montella crashed and bring Iannone and Rea, I was behind, and then Bjerge thought that I was on the incident, and he entered like nobody stayed there, and he hit me.
To say that I enjoy is the word that we can use today. I enjoy. In the end, I was thinking if was my fault in the Super Bowl, but it's our job. If we stay on the sofa, we never crash. For sure, it's bad things to crash in the first lap of the qualify, but it's my job. I was pushing from the beginning.
Congratulations. Congratulations. Well done. I'm sad for Sam. Yeah, me too. Because I'm watching on the TV. On the 5 exits. There's a big TV. I'm always watching. If you have time to see the TV. Last corner exit and corner 5 exit. You check.
Mi sembra che la devo forzare per farla girare, cioè, non riesco a farla girare. Mi faccio girare più col dietro che col davanti. Però facendola girare più col dietro che col davanti, dopo mi si innescano dei movimenti che non si ferma più.
And this morning was a funny moment because Bassani passed Iannone picked up the bike, then Rea was very close to hit him, but he picked up very quick, and I was on the outside, and he touched with his rear tire my front tire, so disaster.
I did small burnout. Corner 15.
Okay.
Three out of three, first time I think since 2021 in Aragon, which was like an iffy weekend, so don't get too many podiums. So to be on the podium all three this weekend, we did a good job, and yeah, really happy. So thanks for the support.
I'm an old man now, mate.
I'm enjoying now.
What about on the left-hand side?
Ironman race.
Oh, the middle gets it. Okay, we are going to get ready for the riders. A reminder that you can speak on social media. On social media.
The rest is very
Facebook. Make their way through the fan zone.
But when you first made a stoppie over the start-finish line, you received a penalty from FIM. How is it now? You're still receiving penalties, or?
I think 8 seconds after, no problem. I think because I'm alone there. You know, this is not the risk.
Yeah, but when you did it the first time, you have been also in front.
Yeah, but maybe not enough the gap. I don't know.
You burned out next to the wall in turn 15. I guess it was special after what happened last
Yeah, you know, the last year I did big crash there, and this year I come here again. I did the hat-trick. This is my plan. After the hat-trick, I make a burnout there.
For me personally, the coolest part was the fight with Johnny. So how was it for you?
Yeah, I just saw him on the in-lap and it was fantastic. I just wish I was fighting with him, you know, right at the front of the race. I don't need to tell you the respect I've got for Johnny. I think he's an unbelievable rider and person, and I enjoyed it massively, you know, when we were teammates. He's, I don't think, honestly, he really suits that bike, but you see the way he passed me back into 5, the front was sliding. The front was sliding from maybe 25 metres from the corner. And if it was any other rider, I would have lifted the bike up. But because I knew it was Johnny, I just stayed there, he was sliding the front. Honestly, I could see the front sliding like that. He hit the apex perfectly, and yeah, I had to try to pass him somewhere else. My bike was a bit faster than his, and my package was more competitive. But it's a pleasure to fight with him, and I'm his #1 fan. I really understand how good Johnny is, and yeah, I enjoyed that.
It's quite funny. I registered my highest heart rate this season. I was at 215 max for a bit in that race, but it was just full of adrenaline and excitement. And there was a point 3 laps to go. I thought Mikey was just in trouble in a few areas, changing direction, and maybe I could capitalise. But I made a mistake going on to the last lap and decided just to add enough gap over Bjerke to just bring home my P6. So, you know, I have a really, really low resting heart rate, but my max is crazy. Even doing a bicycle race or motocross, it goes quite high. So I feel like I could have a conversation with you when I'm riding. So it must be adrenaline based and not just aerobic. But the Garmin doesn't lie. It's reality.
Yeah, also my target in Aragon, I'm really ready to fight for the win, because I'm never win in Aragon. Before the move to MotoGP, this is my target, try to win in Aragon.
We miss you. Yeah, I don't want to hear any complaints. So I thought I off before you come back.
We have to improve the bike.
Yeah. Still the same?
Still the same. And also I feel less grip. I think everyone has the same problem.
I will fix for in 10 years when you return.
Yeah, see you next week.
See you at McDonald's on the highway.